All right. Really great win for our team and our program. I think we came back after the heartbreak of last week and competed with great effort. We'd like to also thank our fans. They created a great home field advantage. I'm not going to lie. Pregame, I was looking around and I was like, all right, we need this place a little bit fuller. And then we came out and ran out of the tunnel. And I think maybe the people were out enjoying tailgating, and I'm glad they came into the stadium. But I want to, these kids are working extremely hard, and I want to see a full house, man. And I think we're getting there. I think we're close. Our marketing folks, Brent and Kyle George, have done a great job of creating buzz for our program. We come back here at home and play in 2 weeks. I don't want there being an empty seat. I want the stadium to be rocking. I think it was close. I think we're getting there, just like our team's getting there to being close to playing really good football. Still got a long way to go. Pleased with the win. 2 weeks ago tonight, I stood here before you, disgruntled with how we played against Alabama A&M in the first half. And 2 weeks ago tonight, Marshall beat Notre Dame. And you fast forward 2 weeks, and we beat them. I don't think it was really that close. The scoreboard, I felt like we could have pulled away in some areas that we didn't execute as well really early. But they're a good football team. They're physical. They're tough. They're big. I mean, they're as big of a team as we'll play all year maybe on the O-line and D-line. So proud of our guys. Celebrate the win tonight, and back to work because we got a really good Western Kentucky bunch to get ready for next week that I think scored 70-something points today versus 0. And I think they're 3-1 now, and their only loss, I believe, was to Indiana late, 33-31 or something like that. So, but excited for our guys, and really proud of the way they bounced back and responded after last week's heartbreak. So, with that, open it up.
Carlton had 18 tackles.
Yeah.
Talk about what he brings.
Same thing. 2 weeks ago tonight, Carlton got hurt in the second half of the game, and the prognosis was could be 2 weeks, could be 4 weeks. We didn't know. And he pushed it and wanted to play last week. I wasn't going to put him in a position that was going to be compromising. I shut him down late in the week and said, hey, we got a long season here, and I love you, and I want to see you play, but I want to see you play the whole year. So let's sit a week. And then really this week looked really good at practice. His GPS numbers on his catapult system, he hit 18.5 miles an hour one day, which is like the same speed he hit the second day of training camp. So that's when I felt pretty confident that he'd be able to go this week. So that gives you a good barometer of kind of where a guy's at health-wise. And so what can I say, man? I mean, he's a stud. He's a fighter. I'll take him every day and twice on Sunday, and I'm going to see if the NCAA will let me have a 7th, 8th, and 9th year with him.
You've been emphasizing the running game all year. For the first time this year, went over 100s. How do you feel about the improvements there?
We were better. We're still not good enough, but we were better. We're getting there. I mean, we're slowly improving. I challenged our running backs. I thought last week we left some yards on the field by finishing some runs the right way. I told him I want to see him run angry. I want to see him run with physicality. I want to see him run to intimidate the defense. And I think at times today you saw us maybe get into that phase. DK averaged 6.1, Kamani averaged 3.8, but both those guys did some good things. Jamontez, we had him in on the toss play. He's got to catch that ball, but he'll get better. He'll bounce back. I believe in that kid, and he's going to not the first running back to ever drop a ball, but we can't let that happen in that situation because we're in the red zone. But proud of them. Think the O-line's improving. Think they're fighting. Think they're growing. That's a hard team to run the ball on. I mean, you look at their interior D-line. They got 6 guys that are about 300 pounds. So they're big up front. But I'd like to say this too. They were averaging 500 yards a game on offense. They had 174 tonight, okay? They were holding people to, I think, 260 yards a game on defense. We had 421. All right, so we outgained them 421 to 174. All right, now we got to improve situational football and take care of the football better. But that our guys played to win that game, and we won the game the right way.
There was a little bit of a lull in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think the offense still came back and really finished it out. So I feel like they were
Yeah, I was very frustrated. Third quarter, I felt like we were lethargic, and I went to the defensive or the offensive coach. I'm sorry, on the headset, and I went to the players, and I just said, "Man, y'all got to help us win the game now. Let's go. Like, we got to make some plays here." And they did. They responded. Where I'd like to see us finish, we had a couple of those pass plays down the field. I'd love to see us just take those to the house and leave no doubt. But I think we're getting there.
Coach, going on about what you just said about taking those to the house, tonight seemed like the night where you got to the red zone and just couldn't get into the end zone.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean we were 2 of 5, which is awful. That's not that won't win you very many games, and so that's an area where I probably got to do a better job with how we practice it. We practice it a lot in training camp. We practice it about once a week during the normal week because Mondays are your early install, Tuesdays base down install, Wednesdays third down and a little bit of red zone, and then Thursday, Friday is kind of all of it. We may need to get back to doing some more good red zone stuff, but we got to protect the football better down there, and you got to score touchdowns.
Minus that, though, your kicker did a pretty good job of that.
Yeah, he did. Brooks Buse, he's the old hand around here. He's been doing it for a while, and really proud of him making all his field goals. And he's consistent. He's steady. He's reliable, and proud of him kicking all this through.
Coach, you talked about the defense earlier and what they've done to hold that Marshall team to 170-some yards. But, defense and special teams all night, that scoop and score, the blocks, field goals, it really was a difference maker in these games. That's a 10-point difference right there.
No doubt.
The difference in this game. So kind of talk a little bit more about what your defense has done for you, not only today, but through this season.
Yeah, when you either score on special teams or you create plays that score or keep people from scoring on special teams, those are pivotal plays in a game. That was really great awareness by Buddha on the one that he scooped and scored because people don't understand. I call them city country fumbles, and what I mean by that is if the fumble's in the city, that means there's a lot of people down. Just get down on it. And if the ball's wide open in the middle of a lot of space, it's out in the country, scoop and score. And so that was a country fumble, and for him to have the awareness of scooping it, taking it to the house, big time play, that really that changed the momentum of the game early in the game because we got down, right? We turn the ball over, don't convert there in the red zone, and then we score on defense. That's really making a statement and stopping the momentum they had and creating momentum for us. But really big play by him. And then the field goal block going into halftime, man. I actually called it on the headset. I said we were going to block it and house call it back. I said we're about to block this and take it back. Watch. I really believed we were. We blocked it. I wish we could have returned it, but ball went across the line, which is like a punt, so you don't touch it.
And then lastly, Jabri Barber was your offensive player of the week last week. Had another 100-yard receiving game.
Yeah.
Talk about him and how special he's been for you guys this season.
Good things come to people that work really hard and do it consistently. That's Jabri Barber. I mean, I love the kid. He's maybe one of the easier guys on our entire team to coach. Extremely low maintenance. Practices extremely hard every day. Never has a bad day. And that's why he's seeing the success he's having, is because of his mentality about hard work and his approach. I love the way he plays the game, and I love what he brings to our team, and fantastic young man. And it's really great to see when somebody puts the work in the right way. There's nothing better as a coach than seeing the guys that put the work in the right way, seeing them do well is a lot of fun.
Last thing I have, I feel like you guys really haven't put a complete game together yet. What do you have to do throughout the season to kind of work on that and show what you guys are doing?
Yeah, sometimes you talk about complementary football, which we played some of tonight, but we got to, like we've discussed, we got to finish in the red zone. But we have not, we still haven't played our best football, all right? Not even close. We are very, very, very far away from being the best we can be right now. We're not there yet. We'll get there. I want us to get there immediately. I'd like for it to happen today. But we still have a lot of room for growth, a lot of improvement. What I will say is I'm very proud of our guys' level of buy-in, of doing what we're asking them to do, because there are some things that are different from maybe what they've done previously, and we're changing some of the standards and expectations about how we operate daily, and the level of buy-in from our players, I think, is going to help us get there faster. I really do. Good? Thank you guys. Thank you guys for covering us. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here.